So to say a little bit, this is one of our club's favorite meetings of the year, where we get to recognize and honor the top 10 students at Arcata High School. It's really impressive to see the achievements and think forward to the bright future that these kids have. So it's really rewarding for us, and I hope it's just as rewarding for you all as well. Real quick, club announcements. This is the only club business we're going to do today. We do have the Oyster Fest Rotarians coming up on the 16th of June, so if you haven't signed up for volunteering and want to, please email me or go to the Sign Up Genius that you have in your inbox. And then with that, this Sunday at Julie's house is Izzy's graduation / going away party. So it's a potluck. Please RSVP to her and let her know that you're going to be there. Actually, is it next Sunday or this Sunday?
This Sunday. This
Sunday, that's right. I got it right. So with that, that's really all the club business we have. So we'll move on to our guests that don't know what Rotary is. Rotary is an international group of 1.2 million business professionals, and we meet in local clubs to essentially make the world a better place. A few of the things that we do: we help feed the hungry, rid the world of polio, respond to local disasters, build schools, and help educate the illiterate. And with that, we try to have fun and make new friends and build peace along the way. With beyond the Rotarians, we also have Rotaraptors, which are 18 through 30-year-old young professionals who have their own club, who kind of do their own thing. And then before that, we have Interraptors. So are there any Interraptors here this morning? Please raise your hand. And yeah, so that's amazing. Those are the high schoolers that get it done at an early age. So that's really exciting. So with that, actually, I'm going to introduce our first speaker today. Without any further ado, Dave Navarre, do you mind taking the stage? A principal from Arcata High School. I'm sure you all know very well. Dave Navarre.
Thank you, President Littlefield, and thank you, Rotarians. It's always a pleasure to be here, and it's widely known how much Rotary does for Arcata High School. So many wonderful events that you put together, and that's the community spirit for Arcata High School. And it is widely known as it's greatly appreciated, so thank you, Rotary. Today I'm going to introduce you to a group of kids, an amazing group of kids, guys. This is my 7th year at Arcata High School, and these guys, I have to say, they top the ranks academically. As you're going to hear, these guys, they're going to come up. We have 30 kids in this class with a 4.0 or higher. These kids are going to, you're going to hear it from around a 4.2 all the way up to over 4.5 GPA. Yeah, so these kids are going places. They're artistic, they're athletic, they are musical. They have it all. They're going places. They're going to be doing big things. It's my hope that one day one of these distinguished young minds will go on to discover a cure for male pattern baldness. You can dream big, folks. We're hoping that that'll happen soon, kids. Get to work. So I'm going to bring these guys up. Students, I'm going to bring you up here. We'll just have you stay in a line, okay? And then I know Rotary likes to get a picture of the whole group. So we're going to start first with Finley Bourne. Finn has earned a 4.195 cumulative GPA. He'll be attending University of Nevada in Reno next fall. Finn has taken 9 AP and honors courses while at Arcata High School. His high school counselor, Emily Silvera, describes Finn as intelligent and deliberate. Finn would like to thank his mother for giving of your time and energy to help me along with my education, despite all the time and frustration. Congratulations, Finn. Next member of our top 10, Miss Nancy Marshall. And Nancy said she may not be able to be here today, but I want to tell you about her accolades. She has earned a 4.207 GPA. She plans to attend UC Davis in the fall. She has taken 7 AP honors courses, 7 AP and honors courses at Arcata High School. Nancy is very artistic and a member of the Arcata Arts Institute. She would like to thank her parents for giving me the resources and support to follow my own path. Congratulations, Nancy. Next up, Isaac Owen. I don't think Isaac could make it this morning. Is Isaac here? Okay. Isaac has earned a 4.212 cumulative GPA. He plans to attend UC Santa Cruz in the fall. He has taken 10 AP honors courses at Arcata High School. Isaac is a great musician, starting his day at 7 a.m. in orchestra and ending it at AAI Music Exploration. Isaac would like to thank his parents for all their support throughout my life. Congratulations, Isaac. Next up, Mr. Scott Ballinger. Scott has earned a 4.416 cumulative GPA. He plans to attend UC Davis in the fall. He is is Greg here? Where's Greg? We have another UC Davis graduate. We have quite a few of them in here. Scott has a brilliant math mind, and in fact, Arcata I ran out of math classes to offer Scott, so he had to take one online. Scott says, "Mom, thank you so much for supporting me through my 4 years of high school." Uh-oh, sounds like a little sense of sibling rivalry. Dad, I know I'm not always your favorite child, but I still appreciate all the time we spend together. Scott, I want to tell you, I come from a family of 11, okay? I was rarely my dad's favorite. Congratulations, Scott. Kai Nero. Kai, now folks, I want you to know, if you noticed this morning, there's no breeze out there. It's a beautiful day. My research from my Dean of Students tells me there may be something going on with the senior class today, and I have my VP and Dean working on it. So, but Kai, another great young man. He's earned a 4.452 cumulative GPA. He plans to attend the University of Minnesota in the fall, in which on Wednesday night he received a major financial award from the university. He's taken 10 AP and honors courses at Arcata High. Kai was a 4-year member of our boys soccer team. Kai would like to thank his parents for being the one to keep me on track these 4 years, no matter how hard I tried to go off track. That was to his mom. To his dad, he says, "Thank you for having such a stupid sense of humor and always providing comic relief when I needed it." Congratulations, Kai. Next up, Emma Harris. Emma has earned a 4.5 cumulative GPA. She plans to attend UC California in Los Angeles in the fall. She's taken 13 AP and honors courses at Arcata High School. She was one of only 20 students in the county selected as Humboldt County Office of Education Rising Star. Emma would like to thank her parents for always motivating me to try new things. Congratulations, Emma. Miss Isabel Lee. Isabel has earned a 4.509 cumulative GPA. She plans to start our Arcata branch at the UC Los Angeles in the fall. We're going to have a couple of them over there. Folks, that's been a difficult school for us to get in, UCLA, and this year we have a number of students that made it in. She has taken 14 AP and honors courses at Arcata High School. She was one of only 20 students in the county selected as Humboldt County Rising Star. Isabel would like to thank her parents for supporting me in everything I do. Miss Isabel Lee. Now, folks, I stapled my papers wrong. I was supposed to end with Isabel and Emma. They are our top 2 GPA students and the valedictorian and salutatorian of Arcata High School. Let's give them a hand. Miss Naomi Solomon. Naomi has earned a 4.214 cumulative GPA. She plans to attend University of Davis in the fall. She's taken 6 AP and honors courses at Arcata High. Naomi is an accomplished gymnast competing with Redwood Coast Gymnastics. Naomi would like to thank her parents for always believing in me and pushing me to be my best. Congratulations, Naomi. Miss Mona Brown. Mona has earned a 4.219 cumulative GPA. Mona plans to attend Carrillo Community College next fall. She has taken 8 AP and honors courses at Arcata High. Mona was on our all-county basketball team 3 or 4 years, Mona. Our basketball team. 4 years on our basketball team. They won 4 consecutive championships. Mona and their team made it to semifinals of the NCS. Mona would like to thank her parents for always supporting me in all my endeavors and allowing me to put my focus towards school. I love you. Congratulations, Mona. Mona, are you playing basketball? No. Samuel Barnes. Has earned a 4.257 cumulative GPA. He plans to attend UC Santa Barbara in the fall. He has taken 9 AP and honors courses at Arcata High School. I asked Sam's counselor, Emily Severa, and she says he is charming. He will do well no matter where he goes in life. Was she good to you? Yes. All right. Sam would like to thank his mom and dad for supporting me through my academics and ensuring that I could reach my full potential. I love you guys. Congratulations. Isaac Hyder. Isaac here this morning? Doesn't look like Isaac's here this morning. Of course, all these students will be given extra credit in school this morning.
Like they need it.
Yes, like they need it. Isaac Hyder has earned a 4.291 cumulative GPA. He plans to attend UC Santa Cruz this fall. He has taken 11 AP and honors courses. Isaiah is a great musician and a member of the AAI music program. Isaiah would like to thank his parents for always being so supportive of me. Congratulations, Isaac. Miss Kaylee McCracken. I should have said, like the sports announcer, Miss Kaylee McCracken. Kaylee she is our all-around MVP for sports, 2-sport participant, MVP of our basketball team, of which they went to the NCS championship, MVP for the county. Kaylee has earned a 4.314 GPA. She's taken 10 AP and honors courses. Kaylee was, as I mentioned, all-county softball, basketball. Kaylee would like to, she's going to attend Whitman College in Washington State next fall, and she's going to be playing basketball for them, highly recruited. Kaylee would like to thank her parents for providing me the work ethic and dedication needed and encourage me to do my best throughout all 4 years of high school. Congratulations, Kaylee. Now this next individual, he won so many awards at Wednesday's Senior Awards. Every time he came up, every single announcer, including myself, mispronounced his name. So we're going to get this right this morning, Roman. Mr. Roman Schlichting. Roman has earned a 4.343 cumulative GPA. He plans to attend UC San Diego in the fall. He's taken 9 AP and honors courses. Roman wants to thank his mom for always convincing me to think reasonably, as it has definitely stopped me from making rash decisions. Roman, I think we could use your mom at Arcata High School. I've got a freshman class I'd like her to talk to. Congratulations, Roman. Mr. Quinn Parker. Quinn has earned a 4.352 cumulative GPA. He plans to attend UC Los Angeles in the fall. He's taken 11 AP and honors courses. He's a 2-sport athlete. And on Wednesday night, Quinn, and as it turned out, his sister won this a few years back, won the Arcata Blanket Award, the A Award. And there are 2 of them that are presented to students at Arcata High School. And Quinn won one. It's a coveted prize. And what it means is he's the heart and soul of Arcata High School. Quinn would like to thank his mom and dad for always pushing me to do my best. Congratulations, Quinn. Marlena Tavernier Fine. Are you okay sticking it up early? Marley lives in Hydesville. I checked with her mom today. It's not uncommon with these guys. If I had them raise their hand how much sleep they get, you wouldn't be surprised. They are hard workers, dedicated. Marley gets up at, I think, 4 o'clock every morning to get up, get her studies done, get some food, and then drive into Arcata, where she plays with the orchestra at 7 in the morning. So if you want to, there's your future president of the Rotary right there, if it's based on getting up early in the morning. Marley she has earned a 4.376 cumulative GPA. She plans to attend UC Berkeley in the fall. Marley has taken 12 AP and honors courses. Marley is a 4-year orchestra student, and she's the editor of our school newspaper, world-renowned Pepper Box. Yes, you could give her a hand for that. It's great. Marley says to her mother, "Thank you for showing me the world outside of Humboldt County. I appreciate all the places we've been and the memories we've made. At the end of the day, thank you for creating a home I can always return to no matter what." Congratulations, Marley. Elijah Stockwell. I don't think Elijah talked to me yesterday. He couldn't make it. Okay, Elijah has earned a 4.388 cumulative GPA. Eli plans to attend UC Davis in the fall. He's taken 10 AP and honors courses at Arcata High. He's a tremendous musician, and he'll be playing at our graduation this year. Eli would like to thank his mom and dad for always supporting me in every part of my life. Congratulations, Eli. Mr. Zachary Griffin. Zachary has earned a 4.416 cumulative GPA. He plans to attend UC Davis in the fall. You guys may want to set up a dorm wing or something down there. He has taken 12 AP and honors courses. Zach is another one of those early risers. 4 years of orchestra?
No,
Only 2, okay. Well, he took it off your freshman and sophomore year? Okay. Zach would like to thank his mom and dad for pushing me to succeed and forcing me outside of my comfort zone. Even though our time together will be reduced next year, remember that I will always love you. Congratulations, Zach. Now, before I leave the stage, I do want to point out Quinn's sister. I did this the other night, but I want to mention this. Quinn's sister, Kate, Arcata High graduate, top 10%, president of Arcata High School. She's attending Boston University. And she just got back this week from competing in this national championship of crew. And Kay's team placed 2nd place in the nation. Congratulations, Kate. Nice having you back. You got a good crew in this area, did you? She showed up. What a great athlete. Shows up at Boston University and makes that team. Quite an accomplishment. Congratulations. Folks, this is our top 10%. They are the best of the best. They're going places. Keep an eye on them. Students, thank you for your hard work and dedication. And Rotary, thank you for having us this morning.
Thank you, Dave. Once again, phenomenal job to all the students. It's absolutely amazing what you've accomplished over your time in high school. So, now it's our turn to give out our Rotary Club of Arcata scholarships. So I can call Mr. Brian Plumley up to help hand out the scholarships for us. So our first recipient, this is a 4-year recurring $1,500 scholarship. It goes to Hannah Henry. All right, and then this next one is a $1,000 scholarship, one time, to Carson Pope. one more $1,000 scholarship. One time is to Maria Thornburg. And $1,000 scholarship one time to Tatiana Keeling. And one time $500 scholarship to Janie Mendoza. And one more $500 scholarship one time to Vanessa Pacheco. And a one-time $250 scholarship to Austin Cadle. So, once again, thank you very much. And can I get all you scholarship recipients to come up here and we'll get a group photo in front of the podium here?
Can I get you to up on the laser? We're going to ask you all to give a speech.
Thank you so much. All right, so congratulations. We truly do enjoy handing these out, and we hope to hear from you in the future and all the wonderful things that you do. So with that, I'm going to introduce today's guest speaker. He's Humboldt County Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Chris Hartley.
Good morning, TGIF, right? We're here. You walk in, everybody's like, "Oh, that's Friday, we made it." And for all you school folks, and certainly all the seniors, you know, you're kind of clicking these last few days off. There's no case of senioritis in this room, though, that's for sure. Right? You guys are pumped? You can feel the love. Hey, guys, you're almost there. What, graduation's Thursday, right, Mr. Navarre? Thursday? So this is technically your last Friday, right? And I thought it was interesting as the scholarships that President Littlefield was giving out. Pretty interesting, the attendance rate on the scholarship receivers was pretty high. One gentleman didn't make it though, so maybe you want to re-get that one.
I
think his name was Austin, so I'm sorry, Austin, if I mentioned that.
know his parents.
Yeah. It's a real pleasure to be here this morning. You know, I spent 21 years in the Northern Humboldt School District and actually cut my teeth as a school administrator at Arcata High School. I think it was '96. President Littlefield never missed first period. He was always in school on time, and he loved getting up super early, just like you guys did to get here today. So it's really great to see you, President Littlefield, here running the Rotary. So congratulations on all your hard work, and you've got a year in your belt. So thank you. You know, so when you hear the students' GPAs, that's just amazing. You know, I was talking to Mr. Navarre, 30 of your students. You know, your outstanding academic achievements. You know, so we're all here to understand your dedication. We appreciate your grit, your perseverance that you've done for the last 12 years, and we're excited for your next transition. So I also think it's real important to acknowledge Rotary and all the families and all the other support systems that you've all had over the course of this time. So let's give all those folks a round of applause too. And the quality of education that we have right here in Arcata is outstanding. And I'd be remiss if I didn't take a second to acknowledge all the folks that have helped students through their 12 years of education. You know, we go back and we talk about your teachers, your counselors, your career counseling staff, your mentors, your custodians, your bus drivers, your secretaries, the coaches that you guys have had, your art teachers, your music teachers, you know, all the special folks that have interacted with you through this time of your life, you know, have really been extremely helpful in getting you to where you're at today. And then lastly, to Mr. Navarre and his administrative staff. You guys are running right now. There's a lot going on. In fact, you're running after a few students probably today, from what I understand. But so let's give Arcata High School just a round of applause for that. So I think it's important to talk a little bit about, so you get to the top 10%, it's a measure of your GPA, but what we all in this room realize that there's far more to the qualities of these students than just their grade point average. And I was thinking about, well, what can I talk about today? I've attended a few of these events in my career, and I was like, what might be a topic that would resonate for folks? And I thought that would be good to talk about those things, the personal qualities that students have, all these folks in this room have actually, that go beyond just a grade point average. And I started doing a little bit of research on some of that stuff. There's a company out there that receives 1 million resumes a year. And of those 1 million resumes, 4,000 to 6,000 employees are hired. 1 to 4% of the applicants actually land a position. What company do you guys think that might be? Maybe I did. Bueller? There was a movie on it, The Intern. Remember that movie, The Intern? It was a comedy. Google. Yeah, Google. And so when you work at Google, they call you a noodler. I know, I thought that was interesting too. And so to be a noodler, it's no easy task. And in fact, it's more difficult to get a job at Google than it is to get into Harvard. So it's obviously the leading tech company in the world, #1 rated company to work for in the last 6 years running. So I thought, well, what do they look for to be a noodler, right? And we actually did a unit on this when we were doing a staff development training. I think it was about 3 or 4 years ago, Dave. And our teaching staff put together this actual activity to demonstrate to their colleagues how important it is to teach these other skills outside of just curriculum, right? It's one thing to teach about, Miss Jennifer back there, history and all the historical facts, but it's another really to talk about the skills and talk about the human qualities that, that make people stand out in our history. And so Google's kind of got it figured out. And one of the things that they look for is cognitive ability. Now, not your IQ, but your learning ability. We talk about IQ versus EQ, your emotional capacity, your emotional intelligence. And that's what Google's looking for. And that's what these students here possess today. So it's the ability to process on the fly, the ability to pull together bits of information and to make something of it, right? Not just know a bunch of facts, have a lot of knowledge in your head, but to do something with it. To be a noodler, they want you to have leadership skills. Now, when we talk about leadership, and a lot of you guys, as you're applying for colleges, your parents and your counselors are saying, go be that class president, which is a fantastic thing, but sometimes we say, you need to put that on your college application. You need some leadership, right? And those are all outstanding things to be a part of. But what noodlers are looking for there is to be able to lead folks, to have emergent qualities, being a part of a team. So all the folks here that are part of orchestra at 7 a.m., that takes commitment. That goes way beyond cracking the books and memorizing a lot of information. And you go to that class at 7 a.m. because you have a commitment not just to yourself, but to that teacher. I can remember Miss Jacobson, my daughter did 4 years of orchestra at Arcata High, and she was dragging herself to get to that class every time. And I said, God, honey, how do you do it? She goes, well, I can't let Miss Jacobson down. Those are the qualities that I'm talking about. That's a different kind of leadership, right? Those are the things that make an organization strong. Those type of qualities. And that's what noodling is all about too. So the other thing that they like is humility and ownership. And when I think of that, I think of having no fear of failure. And that it's okay to take risks. And it's okay to challenge yourself with the idea that it might not work out. And that's what they're looking for as well. Edison said, I have failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work. It's perfect. That's exactly right. And the least important attribute is the expertise, that you have to be an expert at something. And that folks realize that you're going to miss steps from time to time. But when you miss those steps, that's when your most creative thoughts and your most creative ideas come out. And if you don't take that opportunity to do that, you're really missing out on something. And what we know about these students here today is that they have all of these divergent qualities. They have all of these leadership skills that go far beyond a GPA. They're going to take you into life and give you opportunities that otherwise you wouldn't have. And so with that, the world really does care about what you know and what you understand, but they really want to know what you're going to do with it. And it's exciting to see you all here, and we're really excited to see where you're going to go in your future. And we know that it's an absolute positive things are on the horizon for you. We also talk about, I just know this from my own daughters. I've got my youngest attended her first year at Boise State. She graduated here locally from McKinneyville High. My My oldest just graduated from Humboldt State, and she's going into teaching. And I was talking to some friends who just had some recent graduates like yourselves, and we're like, how is it that this community just seems to come together? And we do a fantastic job not only raising our kids, but we raise them together. There's a good chance that some of you guys started school together in kindergarten, perhaps. Yeah? You guys know each other for a long time? And so your families know each other for a long time. And so what I love about this community is we go far beyond just one family raising a unit. We as a community raise our kids together. And I feel really, really fortunate that Arcata is that kind of a place. And super appreciative of that value. And I think it's important for our graduates today to kind of think about those things too as you move on in your life. That wherever you happen to land, be a positive part of that community, just like this community has been for you. When you think of the Rotarians and you think of the business people, every time we do an athletic event, we do a fundraiser, this community steps up every single time and donates items and gives their most precious resource, which is their time, to help support events like this for our students. And so for students today, you have some noodling skills there you can work on, but you also think about how you can give back to your community when you make it. When you're sitting in here in one of these tables hosting a top 10% and you're president of Littlefield here running your Rotary Summit. And I guess that would be my parting message to you. And we're very proud of you. We're extremely proud of you. And we wish you the number one thing in life, and that is lots of joy in whatever it is you choose to do. So congratulations once again. Thank you for having me here today. It's an absolute pleasure to come here to Arcata Rotary. And hey, have a great Friday, everybody, and a strong finish to your year. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Hartley. And if I could actually disrupt things real quick here, can all the top 10 percenters come back up here, and Mr. Navarre and actually Mr. Hartley, we want to get a big group photo. I don't want my photographer to be eternally mad at me.
Camera that you take a picture.
Okay. Now, jazz hands. Come on, jazz hands. Y'all know what that is? There we go.
All right, so once again, I'd like to thank you all for coming out this morning. And actually, if you're one of the Rotarians that helped put this on this morning, will you please stand up? You did a phenomenal job. This is hard. So that about wraps up our meeting today. Again, thank everyone for being here, and parents, congratulations to raising such wonderful and smart and brilliant kids. So we look forward to hearing from them about their progress and what they do to change the world here in the future. So with that, I'll leave us with a quote from Mr. Garrison Keeler: "Be well, do good work, and keep in touch." So I hope you all have a good week, and all your kids have a great future, and we'll look forward to seeing you down the road.